There are a few typical experiences to be had when you're the owner of a goldendoodle. In this video, I'll look at 4 things virtually all goldendoodle owners, and actually most doodle owners, know about living with one of these fluff balls. Thanks for joining us on my Goldendoodle Diary. I'm Joanna, here is Sophie. I talk about all things goldendoodle, groodle, doodle dog on this channel. It's great to have you along. Now let's get right into today's video. The first typical experience of owning a goldendoodle is finding out there is such a thing as doodle magnetism. You walk your dog past a few other dogs, but when there's a doodle, goldendoodle, Labradoodle, cavoodle, whatever, then whoosh, both dogs start pulling towards one another like they're reuniting with a long-lost relative. Like a magnet pulling them towards each other. They absolutely need to meet. It's not only the two doodles in question, it's a phenomenon that happens with doodle owners too. There's often a situation where total strangers and their dogs approach each other as though everyone already knows one another. I've been told, by the way, the same thing happens with like breeds such as Chihuahuas magnetizing to other Chihuahuas. But for goldendoodle owners, we live with doodle magnetism, which means we mainly get to meet other fluffy dogs on our travels. Even if you already own a goldendoodle, it can be hard to differentiate the doodle dog breeds from one another. Somehow this tends to be a frequent topic of conversation when the doodle magnetism thing happens. A typical question one owner asks the other is something like, "Is yours a goldendoodle, Labradoodle, Spoodle?" That's because not even doodle owners can guess the exact doodle mix of another doodle with 100% accuracy. Goldendoodles are especially super similar to Labradoodles. To be honest, some Labradoodles look a whole lot more like Sophie than some other goldendoodles. Because there's quite a wide variety of looks, coat types, sizes and so on for all the doodle breeds. And some mini goldendoodles could pass for Spoodles or Cockapoos. Then you get the curveballs when someone's poodle cross dog has a mix of 3 or 4 founding breeds in it. And then there's a pretty common occurrence for goldendoodle owners around the time their dogs get groomed. It can feel like you're taking one dog to the groomer, and when you go to collect it, you get given back a different dog. That's because the before and after of your dude can sometimes be dramatically different. Enough for you to think, is that really my dog? After a clip, your dog is perfectly fine and familiar with you, but you might feel a bit strange about the new looking dog. Believe it or not, I do get Sophie clipped every now and again. As you can imagine, getting a big fluff ball like this clipped down makes a huge difference to how she looks. I know that afterwards Simon normally takes a couple of days to get used to her new look. But even less dramatic transformations, like having your dude's head trimmed in a completely different way than what you're used to, can give you that strange moment afterwards when you need to readjust. What's true about goldendoodles is the way they look 100% depends on what's happening with their current haircut. And the other time you'll wonder if it's truly your dog you're looking at is when they get soaking wet. You'll likely see a big looking dog shrink down to their scaffolding and look really, really different. Living with a goldendoodle is like living with a mischievous, eccentric person. They have their funny little ways about them. You'll get that side-eye look and wonder if there really is a person in that dog suit. Some of their eccentricities are pretty typical of goldendoodles, like their endearing tendency to love sleeping upside down. but some, like this young lady, are pretty unique. She decides to walk like a human whenever she gets excited. Now, if you'd like to check out my other videos about Goldendoodle quirks, take a look at these on the screen. Thanks for spending time with us. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video and see you again next time. Bye!